for joining us on Yokayi Footy. It is a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me, Bianca.
Too deadly. Now, every guest that we bring on, we ask who's their mob and where they're from.
Yeah, so I'm Michael Frederick, and my background is South Sudanese, and I was born in Australia in Adelaide, and I'm currently living in Perth.
So tell us a little bit about your culture, your background.
So my background, the South Sudanese, we're really family orientated. A lot of respect for elders, and from the stuff we do with our Indigenous boys at the club, really relates to my background as well, which is pretty good. So it's good to get a bit of insight from Michael Walters and Stephen Hill and all that with their culture.
Awesome. So they've taken you a bit under their wing, yeah?
A little bit. We have not too long ago was NAIDOC week, and we had a little ceremony after training, and we just had to tell everyone in the team where what our country is, so that was really good.
Awesome, because there's a strong brotherhood. You can see it.
Yeah.
On the screen. Do you feel like you're a part of that?
Yeah, of course. That's what we try to build with the new coach and stuff. We try to bring in a bit more fun into it, and we had a Zoom meeting with the Port Adelaide boys not too long ago, and we just learned about all the Indigenous cultures and how many different tribes and languages there are around the country and all that stuff. So that was really, really interesting, and I loved every bit of it.
Awesome. Now your twin brother is rookie listed, right, for Port Adelaide. Yep. Was it always a dream for both of you to play AFL?
Yeah, always a dream. We never played any other sport. So ever since we were little, we grew up as Port supporters, and so it worked out for him to be at Port. But I guess being on an AFL list is everything you want as a kid, and getting to play some games now as well is a dream come true.
Obviously, moving away from home, a lot of our boys talk about homesickness and how they cope with it. What are you doing?
I always try to talk to my mum as much as I can on the phone. I think out of me and my brother, I'm probably the favourite. Just to keep her happy, I always talk to her on FaceTime so she can still see me. She just misses me around the house a little bit. So I just try to cheer her up by showing my face on FaceTime and having a good chat to her.
Oh, I'm sure she does miss you. You had a pretty good game on the weekend, and Freo won over Collingwood. So tell us a bit about the game.
We had a real strong focus on Collingwood this week. We knew they were going to come out hard in the first quarter. We just brought everything to the table. Even though we didn't score a goal in the first quarter, we sort of kept them to where we wanted to, and then beat them for the next three quarters. And we didn't focus too far ahead in the game. We just took it quarter by quarter, and we got chocolates in the end, so that was good. Yeah,
that's it. Now, you debuted in round 7. What was it like debuting in the Western Derby? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's actually crazy because when I first moved into my host family, maybe 2 months in, we said, how cool would it be to debut in the Derby? That'd be unreal. And then it happened. Didn't get the win, but the whole experience, playing in front of crowds and all that, you're really grateful for that. So I enjoyed every little bit.
Yeah, that's awesome. And who inspired you to play AFL?
I'm not too sure, really. I started playing when I was really young, and then I guess when I started watching a bit more and started seeing a few more South Sudanese or African background boys in the league, I guess that drove me a bit more. Seeing what Majak has done in Alir and now Marby Chol, it's really good to see, and just sort of following in their footsteps, and hopefully our community knows that we're out there. That means we can give hope to young African boys all over the country and back home as well.
Yeah, that's it. If you can see it, you can be it, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Michael, for joining us on Yokayi Footy. It's a pleasure to have you on here, and good luck with the rest of your season.
Thanks very much, Bianca. Thanks for having me, and thank you.
Brilliant job, B. That was a great interview, and he's just a star on the rise. Nice pace, nice and quick. I think we'll see some nice goals out of him. Hey, DJ, I wanted to pick up on something he said. He talked about the brotherhood and feeling really connected. When you first went to the Lions, I remember you saying how important it was that you had people who were there with you. What do you think it means for him knowing that he's got people who he's gone over nice and young with who look out for him?
Yeah, look, he has, and he said he had that family-orientated, situation as us Indigenous people too. So he'd be flocking to, Michael Walters and the other boys there at Freo and really feeling at home because, yes, you are inundated with all the stuff outside of footy and it does get hard sometimes, but when you get that feeling of family and closeness, and that's what they have at Freo, and they've had it for a long time. When they first come in the competition, they had like 14, 15 Indigenous boys, so they've always had that good culture there, and they've been a real proud club too.